Hey guys, today I'm going to talk about Scott Grove. If you don't know who Scott Grove is, he's one of the grandfathers of the video reviewers on YouTube. Now, there's a lot of video reviewers on YouTube started a long time ago, but for me, the first one I ever saw was the Tone King. After the Tone King, I saw Chappers, and he did Ibanez, Steve I, Yellow Gem at a music store that wasn't Anderton's. And then there was Scott Grove. Now, there was a ton of other guys too, but I'm just saying those three to me were the first guys that got me watching this versus reading guitar magazines. They took me, from that format to this format, which I love way more, okay? I love the fact that anybody can post a video on YouTube. I don't find it's dumb when somebody posts a YouTube on video because, first of all, either everybody's going to fit into two categories in my brain. My experience is this. I own a guitar company. I own a guitar store. I own a lesson academy. I've been doing this for a long time. I've owned hundreds of guitars. I've fixed thousands of guitars and sold thousands of guitars, okay? I have some experience. I'm going to give you insight of my experience. If you have no experience, you have no idea what you're talking about, that's not a bad video. What that does is that reassures someone who also is in your circumstance, and they watch you and they go, okay, this guy is where, our gal, is where I'm at. No video is really bad. Some videos are a little slow, but that's about it. Okay, back to this. So apparently with Scott Grove, what's happening is too many trolls are wearing this guy out, and they've pushed him off YouTube. Now I want you guys to be aware of something. When somebody like Scott Grove, he's kind of abrasive. I understand it. He's one of the more aggressive, abrasive type reviewers. You gotta understand something. When you do reviews, all you can do is talk about your experience, okay? Your perspective. I can't tell you about somebody else's perspective, and I sure can't tell you about your perspective because I don't know what your perspective is. I can only tell you what I think, okay? Scott Grove tells you what he thinks in his way of talking. If you don't like it, don't watch his show. When you guys, I call them the assholes, not trolls. When the assholes post their negative comments, thumbs down videos, and do all that stuff that they hate, you gotta understand, they're trying to destroy the videos, right? They're trying to tell these guys that they don't like it. You don't need to tell somebody you don't like it, just don't watch it, okay? You understand, this is not the Nielsen ratings on TV. YouTube will pay YouTubers for some advertisements. It's very little. Keep in mind, although I have a very small subscriber base and I'm very small into this, I make a living doing everything I tell you in these videos, okay? I make a good living doing it. So does Will's Easy Guitar, so does Scott Grove, so does Chapman. These guys are actually giving you free content based on the idea that they get paid to do this. So you're giving the milk away. Now, what I'm saying is these free videos, this free content information, this interaction that we have in YouTube, it should not get destroyed. To me, to see one of the guys that started this, right, has one of the big reviewer bases, give up because he's sick of the assholes. Well, here's the deal. There's always going to be assholes. You have to understand your job as the guys out there and gals getting free information is to make sure you thumb up these videos and you put good comments. I try to comment on all the videos in a positive way. I comment back to you guys when you comment on this videos. If you guys leave negative comments, I try to respond to them because this is the forum. This is how you get paid. You get paid in the accomplishment of the fact that we are communicating. You don't get paid in money. You get paid in the idea that you know what you're doing is working. So I think you guys should go to groovylessons.com. I think you should email Scott Grove and tell Scott Grove you want him coming back to YouTube. I think if he doesn't come back to YouTube, I understand that. But what I'm saying is you should stop letting these trolls, or assholes as I like to call them, ruin YouTube so that you guys can no longer get free content. Because what's going to happen is you're going to wear out the guys that actually, I mean, think of this. It looks like once they get a subscriber base big enough, they want to quit. Will's Easy Guitar, he looks like he's about to snap any minute and quit too. And that's not a dig against him. That's just, I can tell from his videos, it's wearing him down too. I don't think these guys should get worn down. Not for giving you free information. If you disagree with the information, who cares? It's free. How can you hate free information? If your concern is you're afraid that this information is affecting other people, well, guess what? They're going to get all kinds of information. The point is this. 5 years ago, I thought different things than I think now about guitars, and 5 years ago I would have told you I was 100% right, and now I think differently than that in some cases. So that's what happens. I know this is a kind of a ranty video. I hate doing this, but I just want you guys to understand what's going on out there, and I hate to see a YouTuber of that stature kind of shut down the videos and go. Okay? I hope he comes back. Like I said, and so you know, just so I'm consistent, gives me my buddies out there, he's not my favorite reviewer. I do watch all his videos. My only problem with him was his video content is very long, and I feel like I have to watch 40 minutes to get 10 minutes of video content. Now keep in mind, He knows that. He says it. That's why I watch it anyways, because he's self-aware and the videos are still good. All right, guys. Thanks for your time. Know your gear.